Well, hello again. It has been over a year since I have developed film in here. With all of my detached retina surgeries and cataract surgeries that I've endured in the last year, I have just not even been able to use my large format cameras because I couldn't focus. But now I'm all good, and I just had an amazing trip up to North Carolina, and I had some inspiration to photograph with my 8x10, and I'm super excited to develop the film. I've shot 12 sheets of 8x10, and I also shot 16 sheets of 4x5. So I'm about to get it all developed, and I've got my D76 straight at 68 degrees, my stop bath, which is just water, and my fixer. And I'm going to go for 10 minutes at 68 degrees, and I'm just going to do one sheet first to be sure that it looks right, and I have to adjust accordingly to that. So it's going to take me a long time because I want to just do no more than maybe 4 sheets at a time if I really trust that everything is right. So I'm going to do this because I'm going to go dark, and this is my, I'll just show you, this is my film holder, and I'm going to do one sheet of the 8x10. So I'll do that, and I will be back. Okay, so I did another sheet. I've done 2. The first one, the particular scene was pretty bright. My Petzville lens does not have a shutter, so I'm using a hat. And so it was, the first negative is pretty dense, but I can see it when I hold my phone flashlight up to it. I can totally see what it is. So what I did was I pulled it about a minute for the next sheet, and that one is much better. It's still a little bit dense, but I can see it just when I hold it up to the light. So I think that one's going to work, and because I'm scanning, that's okay. That helps me tremendously because I can make some adjustments in my computer. But this one looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Now the only hope is that it's focused, because with the Petzville lens that I'm using, it's really, really super tight in focus. And so hopefully we're going to turn out. So I'm going to keep going, and my other sheets are from different scenes that I photographed, and the next ones, the lighting are kind of similar, so I think I might even pull it another minute. So I'm going to be underdeveloping 2 minutes. So I'll see how that turns out, and I'll be right back. Hello. So I have done, I did one sheet and it looked good. A tiny bit dense, but I shoot that way. I always kind of overexpose a little bit, so my negatives are a little more dense. But I've done 2 more here, and they're in the fix, and I wanted to just show you how I agitate. So I've got 2 sheets. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Back in. So once a minute, 4 times. And then my timer, it takes about 10 seconds to do that. So if I'm starting on 5 minutes, here we go. I'll agitate for the 10 seconds. Then I'll wait till it comes around again to that 50, if I went all the way to the 50, and then I do it for 10 seconds to the 40. Then I wait for it to come around again, do it at the 40, wait for it to come around again, do it at the 30. So it's every minute for 10 seconds. And the first minute you agitate continuously. So right when you first put it in the developer, 1 whole minute back and forth, just like that. In the fixer, I do that for about a minute, it's just water, back and forth for a minute, and then I move into, I'm sorry, the stop, not the fixer. Then I move into the fixer, and it's 1 whole minute, and then it's every 10 seconds, or every minute for 10 seconds. Okay, so Anyway, so I've got these finished and I'm going to put them into the wash, and then I'll be able to look at them a little bit better after I rinse them off. Alright, so I don't know what I have here. This is from another setting, so I don't know what to expect. What I've got. I'm going to hold it up. See what I can see. Ooh, okay. So, yeah, this looks really good. I mean, they're a little bit dense, but I think I can work with it. And I know with that lens, I really just can't do 125th of a second with a hat. It's just, and this looks fabulous. It's just way too hard. So I just have to work with what I have. That lens is like f8, I think. And so trying to be a shutter speed with a hat, I just have to get used to it because it's a hat trick. Because I'm not used to that camera. I mean, I've only used it maybe 4 times, and so and that lens only a couple of times now. So yeah, so I'm just getting used to it. So I'm going to do this and I have more to develop, and I will be back. Okay, back again. So I did 2 more, and one of them of course is a little more dense because it's from a scene. It's an apple tree, my daughter with an apple tree. But then I did another negative from another tree, and this one looks really, really good. Like, it's like perfect. So, and it was different lighting, a different day. But I am holding back 2 minutes on the processing anyway. So that one was good. So I have more sheets to do. So I'm just going to keep going. And I can't do more than 2 at a time because this is so skinny that it's really hard to maneuver and agitate with more than 2 sheets. So 2 is my max, but I'm going to do another one. It's going to be another one of this, and then hopefully, well, actually it's probably going to be another. I think I shot like 4 sheets of this, so the next ones I do are going to be good because this one is good. So we will keep on going. Okay, I'm back again. Alright, so I've done 2 sheets that I said I thought they'd come out great, and they did. And then I did 2 more, same scene. One's a little more dense, probably because I held the hat away longer, but they look good. So I'm done with that scene now, and I've moved on. I've just done 2 more sheets. I'm going to take these out and put them in a tray of water, so that I have room for my next 2 sheets. I'm very happy with these. In there. Okay, so this is the same scene, so I think I shot 5 sheets or maybe 6 of the same thing. That's going to go in there, and this is from a new scene, and this looks amazing. I'm just so excited about that one. And my film holder, I don't know what the deal, but some of them just let the film fall out while it's in the chemical. So then I'm struggling to put it back in the holder in the dark, but it worked. It's happened to me 3 times now, but at least I figured it out and was able to fix it. So now that looks like it needs a little more fixing. Let this fix just another minute or so longer, and I'm going to do 2 more sheets, so I will be back. Alright, so I'm all done. I finished all the sheets and everything looks good. I just have to take it home and scan them all now. I have to let them dry, and probably tomorrow I will do the tedious scanning of these big sheets of film. And so I hope you learned something. I will probably do another video on the 4x5 film that I have to develop. I have like 16 sheets of that. So I will be back for that. Thank you for watching.